Hello, Mother Funsters, and welcome to episode 16 of Bitrated, a podcast with our other host, Mr. Zendo.
What's going on, friends? Episode 16. Whoop!
And our guests today are Brandon and Ellie from TheRSDuo.
Hey! We've wanted them on since we've seen the stream.
How are we doing, everyone? So, I don't think we've got anything to say before we start, so let's get straight into it. So, Brandon and Ellie, tell us everything about your stream. I'm really interested in the fact that it's two people streaming, because it's quite a rare thing. So, tell us about your stream.
It's a weird place to be, but it's a great place to be. All sorts happens there. Things I want to forget and things that I want to remember forever.
Yeah, so we stream every day apart from Thursdays, and we're kind of a variety streamer with a kind of quotation mark, because at the minute all we play is Apex.
We're following up with Apex.
I've only seen Apex.
Yeah, but we tend to stream a lot of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
just chatting.
we love just chatting streams.
We like to open up with just chatting, just because it gives time for people to roll in, and we like to chat to people and then finish off with just chatting as well.
I fucking tried that before and just everyone left. It was like, fuck what you think you're doing? You're not entertaining on your own.
We just like to get to know people a bit better, really, don't we?
Yeah.
Have a chat, have a laugh. Sometimes Brandon makes me sing on stream, which gets pretty awkward.
Do you do that often? Because I saw that. That was good.
Done it twice.
Yeah, we've done it twice so
Do you
far.
do Twitch things or just like singing in general?
Brandon plays guitar, so I sing to Brandon playing the guitar. But I can't sing.
Sometimes we do Twitch things, but only when we are very intoxicated.
Only if we've had a drink.
That's the best time to do
yeah.
things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we started off streaming just RuneScape. We've both played RuneScape together for years, haven't we? Since 2015 we played together. We both played it before then.
That's what the RS in RSDuo means, right?
That's
right.
originally.
all really sweet.
Originally. But we drifted away from RuneScape. We just got a bit burnt out. So we thought we'd try variety, and we absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Just not being tied to one game. Just playing what you want to play when you want to play it. It's nice.
Pretty much.
So
yeah, that's the thing.
What kind of? I mean, you sort of alluded to it a little bit. You play a lot of Apex, but what kind of games have you played on stream? Or?
So many.
So yeah, Subnautica's one that a lot of people tend to like to see and request a lot.
Yeah. We played a bit of Resident Evil 7.
Oh god, yeah, that game is terrifying. We like to play horror games. I like to watch Ellie play horror games.
Everyone has a fight or flight instinct. I have the instinct of close your eyes and do nothing.
Yeah, just stand still.
Just like freeze up. Just
do you like scream and stuff?
Yeah. Oh yeah, lots of screaming.
Shadow.
So much. But Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy Online. We played a lot of World of Warcraft, but we stopped when the latest expansion came out.
So did I, funnily enough.
Yeah, I played a lot.
I'm still paying my subscription, to be fair, and I've not played it since like January. Just in case I wanted to go back to it.
Just in case.
It's because you forget. It's because you forget.
I'm lazy. But no, any game. So we do a lot of people recommending games to us. So Bob donated Immortal Redneck, so I played some of that on stream. Doom, because someone gifted us that.
Yeah.
All sorts of games, really, whatever the community wants to see.
So we're gonna start doing like Community Tuesdays, where we do like a straw poll of games that people recommend on Twitter.
So we did that last week, didn't we? We did CS:GO last Tuesday and Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
That game is so fun.
That's not even technically a horror game, and oh my goodness, I was screaming.
Do you find it pain in the ass sometimes because you have to buy 2 copies of the game?
Yeah, a little bit. We're really lucky, so a lot of games our community like to send over to see if we'd try them out and like them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I mean, we'd play the games together anyway if we weren't streaming, so we'd have to purchase it twice.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It doesn't really affect us that much, I'd say. We go for cheap or free games, usually.
Yeah, that's the thing. So for games like, because we wanted to try out things like Grand Theft Auto Online and things like that for GTA 5, but obviously
they're more expensive
more
games.
like higher end games, so we tend to wait for those until towards the end of the month for payday.
Yeah. Just get games when we can, don't we? And
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So talk us a little bit around your setup, because I'm sure a lot of people would be quite interested, because obviously the two of you streaming at the same time. Now,
we talked a bit pre-show about it.
Yeah, my understanding is because you mentioned these sites, you're basically sort of facing each other on a table.
Yeah.
But how does it work in terms of what people actually see? Because I think, from what I understand, although you've got a camera on each of you, gameplay is only Brandon. Is that right?
So originally the gameplay was just me because we started from just my laptop. And then we switched it, so one day Brandon would do his, the next day I'd do mine, to take it in turns. Very recently, my laptop has started to not want to run games while streaming.
Right.
The laptop's very new. It's a good gaming laptop, but it just doesn't want to run anything, does it?
Not with OBS at the same time.
Yeah. Games like maybe like RuneScape or something else.
Yeah, but not anything like as high end as Apex or whatever.
So at the moment, it is all Brandon's gameplay, unless I sit at Brandon's PC, which I don't really like doing because I like having my own laptop.
Yeah.
What brand laptop have you got? I'm nosy.
MSI.
It's a good laptop. It's a very good laptop.
Yeah. I bought it at the beginning of the year before we started streaming because it was really handy being portable. And then we started streaming, and I was like, "Oh well, I should have just got a PC." But I have an expensive laptop now, so I'll get one eventually. But for now, streaming from Brandon's PC.
Have you?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say because like we want a 2 PC setup at some. Well,
you'd need a 3 PC to have both point of views on
the same
stream.
screen.
You need 3 PCs, one to play the game on each, and one to run the stream from, just because of how much you're overloading it.
But it's just so expensive.
So obviously you need 2 capture cards as well.
You don't need capture cards.
You need capture cards for if you're capturing console.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You just need a HDMI
because I was talking
split.
when I talked to another streamer, they said use capture cards, but yeah, it's an expensive setup to have both point of views on.
Yeah,
so that's something for further down the line.
Well, the streaming PC doesn't take that much to run. There's some good videos I've watched on that recently, saying how little it actually takes to run just like the streaming side of it. And it's quite cheap to get a 2 PC stream. So obviously, if Ellie was looking to get a new PC anyway for herself, then you just have the laptop and you might be able to do it. You could try it out.
That's a point, actually.
Yeah,
we
true.
could run the stream from laptop if that would work.
Yeah, we'd have to try that out. That's a good tip.
Thank
you.
It's something we need to look into, isn't it?
Definitely, for sure.
Because I'd like to have both, especially when we're playing games like Apex. When we're both playing in the same team, obviously you can only see one person. It'd be good to see what's going on with both of us.
I wanted to ask about that actually, because you were really late to the Apex party. Like everyone's played Apex as soon as it came out, and that's where the Apex bursts came from. But you guys were like, we just started this the other day. I'm like, what?
Yeah, so people had recommended it, and we were always like, because you are not a fan of Fortnite, are you?
So I'm not a fan of battle royales in general. I was always that one guy that was like, nah, I'm not playing that. It's a battle royale. I don't enjoy that, even though I'd never tried it out. So, like Ellie said, people recommended it. Ellie's played Fortnite before, and she loves Fortnite. I tried it once and hated it. The second I landed in Apex, I just fell in love. It's like a whole different style of game. I know it's still technically a battle royale, but there's so much like teamwork and team chemistry you need to have.
And you've got
different
game. Legends you can pick. Everyone's not just playing the same person.
And they update it really frequently, which is super nice.
We absolutely fallen in love. We keep saying we'll get back to some of the games, but I don't know when that'll happen. Because Apex is life at the minute.
Well,
we were very late.
Yeah. Oh, that actually leads me quite nicely onto my next question, because like, what's sort of the plan going forward in the near future for your channel?
I think just have fun with it.
Yeah. So we like positive vibes. That's the main thing that we strive for. Just positive vibes, a happy community, and everyone to come to enjoy it. Really, we love playing Apex, and I think we'd rather play games that we enjoy to like show positive vibes rather than games that other people want that we've already tried that we don't like. Yeah.
So we are open to people saying like, play this game, please. Like we love that. But if it's a game that we're like, I can't stand that game, then we'd stay away from it, wouldn't we? But we are quite open what we play. But I just think build the community up more. The community we've got already is absolutely amazing. We're super just lucky to have such lovely people. But just keep going at it. Just stick at it. Don't forget why we started it. I think that's the big thing.
Yeah, never forget where you came from.
Just keep going with it. Just have fun. That's what we want to do. Just have lots of fun.
Totally.
Yeah, I think your channel, like when I always visited, and when I visited the first time, I was like just blown away how at home I felt. Like I felt like I've known you guys for years, and I popped on the stream like for the first time. Do you know what I mean? It was kind of a weird thing that you don't really get from many channels. So I would just say that, and also the chat's going mental that they can actually see your headphones.
Oh no, the secret's out.
Oh, the void headphones. Yeah.
Damn.
That's really nice to hear you say that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's what we strive for. We want people to feel at home. I know people have a lot of problems that they don't like to air out to people. We have a lot of younger people in the stream and things, and we just want to be there as sort of a pillar of support as well for the community. A
happy place, a place people can go if they had a bad day. Just come, have a good time, and relax. And
well, that's what video games in the end of the day is. It's escapism. It's just getting away, playing games with your friends, being in that other world. Being immersed.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to put that over to Twitch as well.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. You kind of alluded to it a little bit earlier, but have you got what's next on your game list as well, apart from obviously the ones that are going to be suggested by your viewers?
For me, at the moment, I don't have a clue.
It's super difficult because usually, so in terms of games, I've usually got a dead set idea in my mind when a new game is coming out that looks insane or looks awesome. It must have been about this. What was that?
Borderlands 3.
Don't hate me, please. I have never been into Borderlands at all.
Fair enough.
But this time last year, Anthem was coming out, and I looked forward to that game for so long, for years, when it was first released, and it just fell apart. So I've kind of got out of the mindset of looking forward to specific games and just trying whatever comes my way and falling in love with it that way.
That's what I do.
The one game I am looking forward to is the new Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's the only one at the minute that I'm hyped about.
For me, because I've always been into playing games since I was young. So the first game that I ever played properly was Black Ops 2. Is my favourite COD still to this day. But so we originally got together in 2015. The only game I played at that time really was RuneScape. And then from the end of 2015 till kind of the end of last year, I kind of took a little bit of a gaming break. So I had a PlayStation 4 and I played Fortnite and I played a couple of other games. But gaming had just completely gone out the window for me. I was in college. I just started my first job and gaming was not on my to-do list.
It's not very high priority quite a lot of the time, is it?
Yeah. So
life gets in the way.
But now that I've obviously got back into gaming, I just kind of want to play all the games I missed out on for a couple of years.
Similar to what Hippo said, I think.
Yeah.
So it's very similar vibes. You want to catch up on everything before you step into the new things.
Yeah.
Which
I feel the
get
same.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, your viewers have almost expected you to have played those games as well. It's what, you haven't played, for instance, Borderlands? Borderlands is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's you missed out on that.
Yeah, definitely.
And Borderlands might be a good pickup for stream because you can play together and go through the campaign in co-op.
I've never played a Borderlands game, so I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, we could have a look at that, definitely. Another game that I would happily play a stream is Skyrim. Oh my god, Skyrim.
Yeah.
Never played it.
That.
Yeah, that's a very single player game though.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
It's a very single player game.
Yeah, and there's a load of games that you've played before and are absolutely in love with that I've never played or never even heard of some of them.
Yeah.
So you've got to teach me a lot as well, a lot of the time.
Like how to use WASD on the keyboard.
We had a big debate. We had a big debate over this last night because Brandon disagrees with the way that I play FPS games on PC.
It's strange. Well,
just because of how I place my hands. So
she uses two fingers for W, A, S, and D. She doesn't use the.
Oh, so you don't.
I don't get it.
Okay, yeah, that's really weird.
Oh, guys, I'm used to playing FPS games on a controller. It works for me.
Do you use two fingers on a controller?
So this is what I mean.
Maybe you might be better at games if you played with more fingers.
Yeah.
You think I'm bad, Mr. Zendo?
I mean, I always see you spectating.
Tongue in cheek.
I'm out.
That's amazing. Have you ever, especially I suppose you've only recently started doing this, but have you ever had a game that you've streamed and you've come away from it and thought, that wasn't so good?
So we disagree on games that we like a lot. So Final Fantasy 14, Brandon loved playing and loved streaming. I bought the game and I think I played it about twice and I was like, I don't think that's the game for me.
I think you played it once.
Yeah, maybe once. So I'm very opinionated. If I play a game once and I don't like it, it's very unlikely I'll go back to it. And that happened with Apex, to be fair. The first time I played Apex, I hated it.
I was like, just give it a go.
There was so much to learn with all the characters, all the different weapons, everything. So each character has a different ability. And I was like, I don't like this. You got me to try it again. Luckily, I've fallen in love with it. So games like that, if it was Brandon's point of view and I knew he was doing Final Fantasy, I'd just be like, oh my God, I've got to watch Final Fantasy. Because if he's playing that game as well and I didn't want to play it, I had to watch a stream, so I had to watch Brandon play it. So that's when I'd say. There's been a couple of games we've not liked because it's caused technical issues.
Yeah, so games like CSGO, although they're super, super fun, basically,
Hold on, we're losing you. Hold on. What's going on? I'm losing both of them now. Jesus. Hello?
Oh,
I see you.
Oh, technical issues.
Whoa.
Oh dear, technical issues.
Oh, I apologise for that.
That's alright.
We're back.
What happened there?
We were just talking about the technical issues of the game, and then technical issues occurred.
Did that happen for you guys as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Discord just.
I think that was
zonked.
Discord. Yeah. So sorry. Go on about the technical issues because I remember you had problem with buttons
Like
being activated and wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not even buttons as such. It was literally so Valve games run on a different software than like every other game, and it automatically adjusts your mic settings.
It resets all of your mic settings. So if you've got any
noise gates, filters, suppression,
it takes them straight off.
So every bit of
that explains everything.
So when we try to play those on stream, there's a constant like white noise in the background. It just sounds dreadful, and it takes the only way to fix it is to close OBS down and open it up again.
So we just kind of avoid Valve games on stream
which
now.
is a shame because I bought Portal 2 just to stream it, and we couldn't play that.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. It
So
sucks.
there's a couple of games for that reason that we don't play on stream.
The only other sort of technical issues we tend to have is like frame drops with OBS, but I think it doesn't really happen with me that often.
No, that happens with my laptop, but Brandon's PC is a wired connection, it's not wireless.
I think it's to do with the CPU usage, to be fair.
Bit of everything,
not
and we
necessarily
upgraded internet, so we don't
Wait,
get frame drops anymore.
Are you going off wireless on your laptop?
Yeah.
You get like people don't even know how bad Wi-Fi is, and I try and tell like everyone in my whole life this. I'm like, you get a 10% of your total internet speed by Wi-Fi, and you get your whole internet speed by plugging it in.
That's
just get a splitter and plug it in.
That's strange because
for like £2.
We've ran an Ethernet cable to my laptop before and ran a speed test and ran one without it, and there was no difference in the speed test.
Speed tests they're not too accurate though, are they? Let's be honest. Like, if you do a speed test and it's
I know nothing.
Imagine you're getting 300 megabytes download like we do, and then you go to download a game. Do you ever see it say it's downloading at 300 megabytes a second?
No.
It's like 14.
It took me 3 hours to download Destiny.
That's the exact reason why I went through hell to get my provider to move my my thing so I could plug mine into the wire instead of wirelessly.
Yeah.
I was just like,
for those like listening at home as well, like I'm upstairs right now, the router's downstairs. Get a really fucking long cable and route it all the way around the door frame. It's so worth it. Like I'd tell anyone this.
Yeah.
So get that shit sorted.
I think we need.
When I moved into this house, my mum had to be in instead of me because I was away. My mum had to be in to help like the internet guy fit it, and she rung me and she was like, "Where do you want your router?" And I was like, "Wait, he can put it anywhere." And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Upstairs, spare room, please, now." And she put the guy on the phone, and he was like, "That's going to be really difficult." I went, "But is it possible?" He went, "Yeah." I went, "Thank you."
I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
I think we need to have a look at getting that then, don't we?
What, an Ethernet cable?
Well, we have one.
There's
I don't know
one
where
there. It's down there.
Maybe I should plug that in.
Yeah.
You should.
We need some cable management up in here because it's insane.
don't know what you're talking about. It's like Medusa's nest.
So onto like Mellar's question originally is saying like about like games that that you didn't enjoy streaming. Have you ever had like the opposite almost, where there's a game what either your audience really enjoyed and you hated, or the opposite where you really liked the game and then it just tanked on stream?
So we once did a Guitar Hero stream.
Okay.
We loved that, but people have asked us to please never do that again.
Why?
I'm really bad at Guitar Hero for one. I was singing along really badly.
I can imagine clink, 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 clink.
Back then, it was when we first
started streaming then.
So we had a lot of technical issues. The mic wasn't set up properly at all.
No, it wasn't great, was it?
No, it just wasn't good. It wasn't a good time, but it was fun. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. But the community were like, "Yeah, please don't."
Yeah.
We get a lot of people asking us to go back to RuneScape. Because that's what we started in, and that's what a lot of our community came from. So people want us to play RuneScape, but we just really can't do it to ourselves at this point in time.
I think you guys will get this. So it's like when you're burnt out on a game and people want you to go back to it, it's the last thing you want to do because you just don't want to burn out more.
Yeah. And it's like only wanting to play games that you're going to enjoy. If we're not going to enjoy it, it's not going to make for a fun stream. Because you can tell from a mile off if I'm not enjoying something.
Yeah,
like I can't hide my face.
Ellie sits there like this.
So RuneScape's one. Other than that, I don't think there's a game that the community likes seeing that we don't like playing.
The only other one I would say is Subnautica. I don't enjoy playing it often.
Yeah.
Whereas the community, specifically one person, wants to see it a lot.
And,
which is good. I like that. I like that people are vocal about what they want.
Wow, shout the name out.
But also with Subnautica, it's a one-player game. It's a game only Brandon can play from his PC, and I have to sit and watch it, and I can't do anything else while it's playing. So it's just not a good game to stream. Rem is here. Hi, Rem.
Yeah, it's like, it's the RSDuo at this point. Like, you've built your brand around the two of you now. If you create another Twitch channel like Brandon plays games or whatever, then that's a game to play over there.
Yeah.
I completely get that.
I think if we were to ever go full time doing this, which is obviously the dream for everyone, we'd do a thing where maybe Brandon would do a stream on a separate account through the day, and we'd do a duo in the evening. So if Brandon was to do a separate one, it'd probably be on a separate account. I don't know. That's the kind of thing that solo streams would be. Which we started doing a little bit of lately.
We started doing solo streams obviously because people that watch us are in
all over
time zones across the fucking universe. It's odd. So there's people that are in Australia that can only watch early streams, or they can only catch the very end of streams. So it's nice when this week when I've had time off work where I can do daytime streams
where
and
I'm
things
still at work.
That. Yeah, and vice versa. When I'm working and you're off, you can do daytime streams.
Yeah.
It's a nice change of pace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So solo games are definitely kind of reserved for those times, really. More so. If we can't fit in a solo stream, we will play a solo game together.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, we've got a clip from you guys, so shall we move on to that and peek?
Let's
Sure.
take a sneak peek.
Can I leave while you watch this?
Yeah.
So we can have this unmuted, can't we? You guys can't hear it from us.
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna watch this together. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Actually getting me to do this. I can't sing.
Oh, I see.
It's good.
This was a Final Fantasy show.
Is there something else you're searching for?
I think I know where this is going.
In all the good times
I don't join in if that's what you're thinking.
No.
for change. And in the bad times I fear myself.
No, it's
That is exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Just stop. Cut it out.
So that's not going to happen. That's brilliant.
I hate that clip.
I like that clip. It's great.
Yeah, it's very wholesome, man. That was lovely. I like that.
I like it.
Oh, fantastic! So, shall we move on then, Zende?
Yeah, let's
Segment 2?
Section 2.
Okay, so do you want to introduce it actually, Zende?
Yeah, sure. So, segment 2, if you don't know, we're just going to talk about a general topic, something to do with Twitch. Sometimes it's controversial. We'll give our opinions or ideas, and we'll just have a chat. So, the topic today is extracurricular activities on Twitch. So, what I mean by that is it will be generally stuff that streamers do that isn't on stream for the community. So, like, it'll be all about their Discords. It'll be about some streamers do movie nights for subs. Some streamers have like a Minecraft server for subs where other people can join. And what you think about those and like how that helps your community. Is that something you do or would look forward to doing? And yeah, we're going to chat about it. So yeah, TheRSDuo, what's your opinion? What?
I think it's really good, to be honest. A lot of it, because our thing is building relationships with the community, and I feel having that extra time off stream really helps do that, doesn't it? We've done quite a few things like that.
Yeah, so we do a lot of the Cards Against Humanity stuff for the YouTube. We're constantly looking to do other YouTube things like playing like Gmod and stuff like that off stream, just where we can just chat and chill. And we always just join Discord calls off stream randomly.
Like I drove to McDonald's yesterday, and while I was in the car, I got everyone into a Discord call, didn't we? Just had a chat while I was driving. It was just really nice to just catch people off stream and just chat to them about non-stream related things, I guess.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah, we're planning a movie night eventually. It'll be obviously off stream. We'll host that on one of those film hosting websites that are out there.
I've got a good one if you want. It's like rabbit dot something.
Yes.
That's been bought by a different company now, hasn't it?
Has it?
Yeah, but it still works.
Does it still work? I thought it had been bought by a different company, but I've used that one before.
I think it does still work. Someone was talking to me about it the other day.
But we'd use something like that for that. And that's just a really nice time to just get to chill out with everyone and wind down a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely want to do more things in future for like sub benefits. Part of me would feel bad. Because like
leaving people out,
younger people who like physically can't sub, and people who just like can't afford to sub or just don't want to sub, which is fine.
Because we like to include our streams, a pretty inclusive place for everyone to just come and feel welcome. Yeah. So I feel like if we were to do sub only things like that, I'd feel bad for kind of.
The only main benefit at the minute we have for sub only is when we do Scriblio, just because. Yeah. We need people that we can trust in that game. Yeah. It's happened too many times where we've had people in and
just drawn cocks.
No, worse than that.
TOS has been broken massively.
Really?
Really bad stuff.
Yeah, it's super bad.
Like the N-bomb and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's very dickish.
Yeah. So that we do just sub only. So you have to have the role in the Discord server. And the link gets posted in the sub only chat in the Discord server. So that's one kind of sub benefit I guess we have at the minute.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not sure what we'd want to do.
Yeah, it is the trust thing, isn't it? Because my friend's got a Minecraft server, a fellow streamer of ours, and hers is sub only because she had it for like a tiny little bit that where it was just like anyone could join. And it was like, oh, okay, no, everyone just comes and destroys everything and griefs, just and it's like, yeah, you just can't trust people.
But I guess that's also kind of issue with the trust kind of thing. So if someone subs obviously on stream and they've got their Discord linked to Twitch, they could have got a gift sub and never watched you and not care about your streams.
Yeah.
But have access to that part of the Discord.
That's true too, but then at the same time, with the stuff on like a Minecraft server, you actually have to like add them in manually, and you're like, well, I don't really know you, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything about Minecraft, so that makes a lot of sense.
But if it's like Hippo, then it's like, oh, we know Hippo. Yeah, of course you can play.
We know Hippo. He's not playing with us.
Just build a giant effigy of himself with a really hairy chest.
I love it. I love it.
But I think definitely adding more sub kind of perks we need to have a look at.
100%.
But we do have a massive thing of I don't want to leave anyone out. So it's a hard one.
It is difficult, but we'll. There's some things that I'm sure we'd be able to think of that benefit, but not to an extent that people would be like gutted that they can't do it.
Yeah. So I'd love to do a movie night, but and like these extracurricular things, but it's just time. Like I just don't have the time to do this stuff.
That's the thing with us as
so
well.
that's like a big thing.
So this is why, because we have like a movie day bit goal.
It'd be off stream.
We've set it for so long, like far in the distance, because we need time. We need to basically book it off work. We need to obviously buy the movies and everything.
Because I don't get weekends off work.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
So it'd have to be a time where we both booked it off, wouldn't it? And like dedicate specific time to doing it.
I have no holidays left, so it'd be unpaid.
Yeah.
I hate my work.
So that's for in the future, so we can definitely plan it in. But it is hard to find that time. Obviously, we both work full time, and we both work different days of the week.
Could you not do it instead of a stream?
Because it's a movie night, we want to be able to fit in a fair, like a marathon.
We want it to be like a 12 to 18 hour long thing.
Yeah, so like a 12-hour thing. Obviously, we stream for only 4 hours on a night. So we'd rather.
Yeah, because that's
what 12 hours.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if I was gonna do it, I'd be like, okay, stream's only like 2 hours tonight, and then we're gonna go in Discord and watch a movie and then here's the link and stuff.
Yeah, I think one thing about wanting to run it longer as well is obviously the time zones thing, so people can just hop in and out whenever they want to if they've got stuff to do. Just so at least most people can have the chance to tune into a movie, or maybe even dedicate the time to a specific movie if they've seen there's one going on at a certain time that they're going to enjoy.
I definitely think like with the movie choice would be interesting if I did a movie night, because then it'd be like you want something that's still exciting, people actually want to sit and watch, but you don't want something like super new that not many people have seen, because you want to be able to talk over it, because they're there for. You've got to think a movie night's nice, but they're there for you at the same time, so you've got to be like talking and interacting throughout the whole thing, and it's more of a thing like that than it's of you guys just sitting down and watching a movie, you know.
And I think that's the good thing about doing it for so long. People can suggest something, so it's multiple films, so it'll be different genres, new films, old films. What we do with straw poll, we like doing straw polls.
Straw polls are life.
Well, maybe that's the answer then. Maybe if you did the movie night for everyone, but made it so that if you wanted a say on what you watch, that could be a sub only.
Yeah, true.
That's
a nice idea.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, making it the choice sub only. Yeah,
that'd be a good point.
Not sure how you'd execute that though. Could draw poll anyone join?
Yeah, well, the straw poll. Maybe the link to the straw poll could only go in the sub only stream thing on Discord or something like that.
You could.
Well, you could email subs as well.
There's an
option on Twitch
to email subs.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Which we've not used yet.
Or you could just put like a role on Discord and then have a channel for sub only channel.
Oh gosh, we've got that, so we could just use that.
There's lots of
think inside the box.
So, Mr. Zendo, do you want to go next?
I don't know. It's this topic's kind of interesting because it's more of a because usually we do have a thing. Well, I think this about this and this, but this is more of a general topic that everyone can join into, which is a bit different.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing, you know. Like we talk about the movie nights and stuff. One thing I did want to ask you guys about is like, did you actually do the Cards Against Humanity thing, and how did that go and stuff?
Yeah, we did. It was
that was on our Thursday days off, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was an evening, and we just asked in the Discord who wanted to partake in it. Obviously, some of the things in Cards Against Humanity are very, very TOS and can be very offensive. So we made sure the people who wanted to play were okay with the kind of things that happen in Cards Against Humanity. It was kind of a bit of a time for people to let their hair down and not worry so much about what they were saying.
It was hilarious.
It was something.
It was so good.
It was something. It was a good experience. We'd like to do it more often, but it's a bit difficult because people like to talk, like when there's so many people in there talking over each other. So
it can get rowdy, but it's a positive kind of rowdy.
Yeah,
it's nice.
It was really fun. So we put that on the YouTube. It's a lot longer than we wanted it to be. We wanted about 10 minutes of edited down footage. It was 45 minutes.
It's like that though. You get those moments, and it's like almost a talking in between is as funny as like the actual readings.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. It's such a fun game.
It was lots of fun. We definitely want to do it again, don't we?
Oh yeah.
It's just nice to see a different side to the community as well.
Mm-hmm.
When they're in that situation,
brings people out of the shells a lot.
Yeah, it does. You can't really be shy with Cards Against Humanity.
No.
No, it does kind of like force you into that setting where you just have to be like, okay, yeah, this is funny. You have to take down the PC wall. You know.
Yeah, you can't get offended when playing Cards Against Humanity. It's not the right game for you if you do.
It literally has got like the physical one that's like a party game for horrible people on the box.
I used to play it when I was in college on our lunch breaks and in our free periods. Our group of friends used to sit and play that, and that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny.
I love that game.
What do you guys think about some of the other? I'm gonna use the word ego, but so like other sub rewards like that where they're given like premium Snapchats and explicit photos.
It's not for us.
Not for you. No.
Funny that.
Oh, damn it! I wanted Brandon's nudes.
Yeah.
The Hairy Hippo has requested a private video. I won't say of what. But
don't put him out there like that.
No, it's all jokes. But if people do it, it happens a lot. It's not something I would ever do.
I'm massively against it. I feel like it's exploiting younger people for money because a lot of the people on Twitch are definitely younger than 18. There's no way of verifying that. I'm 100% against that shit. I hate it.
With everything in life, I have pretty much each to their own attitude. It's just something I would not do.
I have to agree, right? Like it's, I'm a big sellout. Get your merch here. But there's a time and a place for this sort of stuff. That more X-rated content. And it's not Twitch. There's other websites, shall we say, for where you can find that content.
Yes, definitely.
And it shouldn't be Twitch, and it shouldn't be like almost a ploy to get subs.
Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
exactly. I agree. It's extorting people for money, and the majority of people on Twitch are young.
And I'm not being funny. You can get that stuff for free online. Like the people that pay for it are just as bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
I feel like they have that mindset of, if I give a girl pretty money, a pretty girl money.
It's like pretty money.
What does pretty money look like, Mr. Zendo?
Well, it's obviously sparkly.
It's obviously the Queen when she was younger.
Or maybe it's just been dipped in bathwater.
Wow. Man, I want your shower water.
Okay, I do want to say though, the whole Gamer Girl bathwater thing was genius.
Yes.
Yeah, it was super smart.
Give me a license to print money.
Yes. It is obviously not actual bathwater, but oh my god, that was genius.
Yeah.
That was so well played.
It doesn't say that she got in the bath.
No.
Exactly.
It could be actual bathwater, but it doesn't mean she got in it.
Gotta read the small print.
Cut and done.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I thought it's funny how it sold out, and I'm like, how can it sell out? You just want another fucking bath.
Yeah, it's bathwater.
Maybe it's only bath once a year. It's like next year, guys, gotta wait. That's why it's extra special bathwater.
Yeah,
I was going to say, that's like the extra package.
Yeah, no one wants clean bathwater. God, Zendo.
Oh, God.
It takes time to get dirty.
I just realised what you said. I was like, what?
Oh, my goodness.
Mellar, your opinion. Your turn.
Wait, what were we even talking about? I can't remember.
Gamer Girl bathwater.
Gamer Girl.
Premium snaps.
Oh my god! Don't no. I mean, I think just from watching 16 episodes of Bitrated, like anyone who's watched this show knows exactly how I feel about e-girls.
He is the biggest Twitch bot ever.
That's what Master says about me. She's like, "Oh, Mellar's the worst e-girl ever." But
I mean, look at your microphone. Enough said.
Oh, God.
Don't show it. Don't show it. It's the illusion.
and,
TOS.
but no, I will avoid them like the plague. Absolutely.
100%.
Oh goodness.
Oh my days. What are you saying?
What's the topic again? Extracurricular activities. There you go.
I think that's a really difficult. I've never really done any extracurricular activity. I've never really thought of doing one either. I'd love to,
Right.
but it's one of those things. It's such a time sink that all the time I'm sort of.
But you did a Minecraft server.
Yeah, I suppose I did. That was. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite see that as extracurricular though, because I stream on the server and I only play on the Minecraft server pretty much when I'm streaming. So I don't know. I never really saw that as extracurricular myself. Maybe it is, but
it doesn't mean that the viewers can't play on it while you're not streaming, does it?
Yeah.
And they do. I suppose. Yeah, that's absolutely true. But other than that, I mean, I'd really love to do a movie night. I'm quite into my movies, if I'm honest. I think that would be really good fun. But just finding the time and sort of like you were talking about earlier, actually sort of figuring out a way of making it work and sort of getting the logistics. It's not that easy, really.
No, it's not at all.
And actually sorting out the logistics of it would probably take just as long, if not longer, than actually watching the freaking movie. So it's just one of those things that, at least at the moment, I don't have time for. But it's a lovely idea, and I'd love to get into something like that. But
yeah, I think if it was pre-having the baby, we probably could have done it. And the way we would have done it is Haley would just be involved. I'd watch a movie with Haley, type in chat, and you know, and we'd have the camera on us and stuff. But you know, we can't really do that with the baby now, and then you know, so that kind of idea is gone. And like I say, I'd have to bring the PC downstairs, or she'd have to pull up a chair here. Do you know what I mean? And then that's just a whole fucking effort in itself, you know.
yeah, but
Yeah, true.
I think really the idea of extracurricular activities, because like when you're on Twitch, the interaction is quite one way. I mean, I know that people are like typing to you and you're responding, but there is a definite barrier there that I think a lot of people like the kind of the point of extracurricular activity, I suppose, is to sort of get a little bit of interaction. For the streamer, it's to get interaction with your community and have a little bit of sort of time with them. But for the people in your community, it's time to actually have some like proper time with your streamer. You know,
where they're not distracted by a game and their attention's on you.
Which
definitely.
Which is why actually I think that whole thing about you just hopping into Discord occasionally, Ellie, is actually genius. Because
we do that quite often. Yeah, I did it while I was cleaning up the other week. Just chat to people when I get a chance to.
But it's like you just said as well, that there is definitely a barrier there, and doing those sorts of things off stream is just breaking down that barrier bit by bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there are friends at the end of. They're not just viewers; they're friends, and you'd call your friends to have a chat. So it's just the same as calling your friends to have a chat to me.
Yeah, of course it
we
is.
couldn't do a streaming without them, so they deserve that extra time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, I think there's that trust thing there. Again, even just talking in Discord, you don't want someone, hopping in and saying horrible things and leaving. Do you know what I mean? I think you'd need it to still be a sub thing.
Brandon did that yesterday. Anyway.
I'm not actually quite so sure about that, Mrs. Ender. It depends what you're doing, but at the same time, it's quite easy to ban people from Discord.
But like if Ellie was driving, do you know what I mean? Like,
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, I'm the one that does the trolling when she's driving anyway.
Yeah, so yesterday while I was in the car, Brandon joined the Discord call and kept server muting everyone and kicking people out of the.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Somebody else was doing it.
But yeah, so it's all just part of the fun,
it's funny,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's just part of the fun.
But I think one of the big things we actually forgot to mention about sort of extracurricular stuff, which I can't believe we forgot, is Amsterdam.
Oh my god, yeah.
What?
So we were planning on going to RuneFest when we were streaming RuneScape a lot, not streaming RuneFest.
Which is, if you imagine TwitchCon, it's like a convention solely for RuneScape. So I couldn't get the time off work for that, so we couldn't go. And a lot of people were looking forward to meeting us there.
So we decided November on the 2nd is Brandon's birthday, on the 7th is my birthday, and on the 12th is our anniversary.
Wow.
Cool.
So we decided what we were going to do.
Month, Brandon.
Yeah.
So what we decided we wanted to do was, if people were up for it, which people happily jumped at, was book an Airbnb in Amsterdam for a week and have people just come out to Amsterdam and spend a week with us. So that is happening in November. There's around 10 to 15 of us all going to Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's going to be nuts.
Just for a nice week away, because Amsterdam is a cheaper place to go.
Yeah, for us it is.
It's
obviously
convenient
being in the
for a lot
UK,
of people.
it's very, very close.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's happening.
That's cool. Now, just before we move on to segment 3, I've been compelled to ask you, Bran, where is the squid?
Where's the squid?
Is it the squid with the double D, or is it a single D?
I only see a single D.
So on squid.
Yeah, that squid doesn't exist. Let's move on.
Where's the double D squid?
So there was I think it was stream.
And also, what the fuck are we talking about?
Well, that's it. There was a
I'm
stream
confused.
a couple of days ago, and we were looking for someone to raid, and we scrolled down for ages, and there was a title that compelled me saying "playing with a squid."
Right.
Okay.
So we raided, and it was this adorable girl streaming, and we managed to help her get to affiliate and everything all in one night.
Oh,
and it was nuts. And it was all down to the squid with double D's.
The squid wasn't a squid; it was a person named Squid.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes more sense. All right. So let's move on to our game then. So follow, sub, or dip. For anyone unaware of the rules, we're going to watch 12 clips of 3 different streamers, so 3 clips each, and we are going to sort of rate them against each other. We're going to decide which one we would follow, which one we would sub, and which one we would dip at the end, but we will talk about each one after we've watched all 3 clips from that particular streamer.
They're completely random streamers. We don't know any of them. They're just they're all generally similar sized channels, so sometimes we'll do it like we're all non-affiliate, sometimes we'll do it where they're all partners, but they're all generally the same, so you can't be like, well, that guy's got a lower quality stream and that guy's got a higher quality stream. It's like, well, yeah, but they're the same sort of viewership, so they should have the similar somewhat quality streams, so we can kind of be a bit harsher because of that.
Yeah. You guys ready with clip number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, 3, 2, 1, play that clip.
You know. But, oh, Ambrose Fox with that raid. Ambrose. Welcome. That's right, I'm back. What an epic song to make your raid to, my dude. Perfect timing.
I thought that was planned, but apparently not.
Ambrose is going to clip this now.
The Avengers theme.
Yeah.
That's it. That's his moment right there.
I thought that was planned. I thought he hit something to make that happen. That's how funny that is.
All right, so the next clip, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play that clip.
Yes! Woo!
That was really close. The default dance.
Yes, boys, let's do it. Let's go.
That is nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh
Too
my
bad the
god,
game
that was
sucks now.
tense. I thought he got me there. I thought he got me in the storm.
Was there something wrong with the brightness on that, or was it just me?
It's towards the end, I think, just because of the closing circle.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
No worries. All right, then the third clip. Then,
Yeah.
are we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, play that clip.
Right, it's going to ruin these guys' days, shall we?
Ruin their days.
Oh, something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're just gonna get
Bye-bye.
Cameron Cassie.
That laugh.
Compose myself. That was
All right.
I did realise you did
So-
that high pitched laugh there.
I like that.
without saying whether you'd follow, sub, or dip, Duo, what did you think of that streamer? Any notes?
I like the energy. He definitely had good energy.
Yeah?
Do you disagree?
Slightly.
Okay.
Yeah. Why's that?
I just didn't find that. I don't know if it was that first clip that kind of threw me off because we watched that one first.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't find him that entertaining, that first one.
Mm.
The first one, yeah, it was like a sort of a just trying, but the gameplay, like the reactions.
He's really good. Gameplay, amazing. He was really good.
See, for me, I don't watch for gameplay. I watch for
personality.
Like personality, audience engagement, and I mean, yeah, you watch us like.
We're not good at any game, so.
But yeah, no, I think he was hype when he got wins and stuff.
Yeah,
he was shouting.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
That's what I tend to go for. So I like that.
Yeah, I think I actually disagree with you a little bit there, Brandon. I don't think he's got particularly amazing energy. It's not bad. It's not terrible. But like especially like that raid that was super low energy and sort of raid. I mean, it was still quite cool in the way that he reacted to it. But I think saying that he's high energy is a little bit overly kind, to be honest.
I don't think the energy was there.
Yeah, I did like his reaction, though, his reaction to winning, because we had a clip in the previous episode where the guy won, and there was like a second where he was completely stoic, and then he was like, woo! And it's like, it felt really forced, whereas at least this guy's reaction to winning felt really genuine and real.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
I like his setup as well. His mic is super smooth, and he's got a nice radio voice, man.
His setup's really professional. His overlay is really good. I'll say about his energy, like in the second and third clips, he was more high energy. Like I say, I wonder if that raid wasn't very big to him. It was a 10 people raid, but if he's he gets more views than that on average.
No excuse, man.
No.
If it's a 2-person raid or if it's a 200-person raid, I'd say we get just as hyped.
The thing is with raids, it's like...
as well.
Yeah, so I feel like if that's... Maybe we're just having an off day.
Maybe.
Streamers have off days. I've streamed when I've had an off day and my energy's not been there. And
the thing is with raids, it's so, like, you've got to be welcome for raids. People are literally showing you to their viewers. They could have picked anybody and they chose you.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Yeah,
streamers are out there. There's
like,
so many.
Come on.
I just point out I'm happy to reveal the way that I pick the clips. It'll be their top clip in the last 7 days, their top clip of all time, and then something near their top clip of all time. So these are basically this guy's most watched clips.
Okay.
So it is, and that's the same for all of them. So it is just worth keeping that in mind. Oops.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Shall we move on to the next streamer? So this is clip number 4.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
I'm on you. Okay. I think this guy in between us. Yeah, there's... Don't take a 50-50. I'm not. He's fucking up his edit. Wow, he fucked up his edit like 45 times. Okay, I'm gonna smash this.
Can someone mansplain this to me? I have no idea what just happened.
Yeah. He kind of like... Obviously, the zone's coming in, and when it's that small, it kills almost instantly when you're in it.
Right.
And he was trapped himself in to like protect himself.
Right.
And then he was like, "Shit, I'm out of the zone," and you have to like press a button and then move the mouse in a certain way to like cut a hole in the piece of material to get out. And he just kept fucking it up, and he ended up killing himself while he was doing that.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Right. We'll move on to the next one then. Oh no, I already feel like I'm not going to like this. Okay, are you ready?
Nope.
3, 2, 1, play that clip.
Well.
Wait, is this TikTok?
Which one's the streamer?
One on the left.
The one on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Point.
So I can't say anything about that. I've lost on stream.
Okay.
I feel like the guy on the right seems more into it than the guy on the left.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah. The guy on the left was the streamer. Shall we move on to the third clip? So clip number 6. 3, 2, 1, play that clip.
Looking good now. Although I don't have materials, so that kind of sucks.
Good tune.
He has no materials.
There's TSM. Yep.
Is that really Daquan?
Daquan. He's a pro player.
Yeah, TSM Daquan is amazing.
All right, so RSDuo, what did you think?
Where was the talking?
There was nothing there. No energy whatsoever. The gameplay was insane. It was good.
That's why he gets views, obviously, his gameplay.
Yeah. I could not watch that.
No.
And if you're one of those guys, I mean, you enjoy watching the top people and that, and you know,
Yeah.
that's great that you're in that 1% category, but everyone else on Twitch isn't.
Yeah. Everyone watches Twitch for different reasons. Some people watch for gameplay, some people watch for creators.
100%.
I definitely watch for creators. I wanted more energy.
A lot more. Even in the dancing clip, like Mellar said, the other guy was having so much fun. He was so enthusiastic, and he was just there like...
It was awkward, right?
It was uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, it was.
It was like Mega Dad dancing vibes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've not got anything to add to that. You pretty much hit the nail on the head. His gameplay is good, but I've never really watched a streamer for gameplay myself. And he definitely in the first clip fell into that category that I do try and avoid, where they're just playing with their mates, and there's no interaction with chat in any of those 3 clips whatsoever.
Yeah.
And how quiet he is in the third clip. I know they're sort of clutchy, but at the beginning of that clip, before it gets clutch, he's still not talking. That was a massive snooze fest for me, so I wasn't so keen. What about you, Zendo?
Yeah, I mean, he's just he's a full gameplay oriented thing, and he wasn't talking because he was probably listening. Yeah, that was clearly like a clutch moment, and he had 0 materials, which means he can't defend himself in Fortnite.
Yeah,
and, you know, yeah, he is what it is. Like, that's the type of streamer he is.
Yeah.
But I think we'll just move on.
Yeah, no worries. Which one's the next one? All right, okay. So this is number 7. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
I think you're dumb. I said it. You and your giant wiener are stupid and overrated. All right. Controller unplugged.
Okay. I didn't know what was going on, but that was quite amusing. Should we go on? Oh my god!
Fucking video. That's hilarious.
Just the thumbnail of the next one's confusing me already.
It gets better. Okay, you ready?
Okay. Yep.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
This is the one time this is an appropriate fucking thing. Someone take me, I'm alone! I'm dying alone in a rabbit suit! Thank you.
That was awesome. I like the fact that he's like, this is the one time it's finally appropriate. He obviously wears that all the time, and this is the one time it actually makes sense. All right. Oh my days. Okay, are we ready for the last clip?
Yeah.
All right. Clip number 9. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
That was disturbing.
Well,
that is the kind of weird content I am on Twitch for.
Oh my days. So yeah, again, without saying whether you'd follow, sub, or dip, what did you make of him?
That was hilarious.
I have a question though. Ellie, have you got some lotion for Brandon later? And the 90.
Oh my days.
I might need to go to the shop after stream.
Did you hell? No, that was something.
That was definitely something.
That's made me want more.
Yeah, the fact that he just clearly doesn't give a fuck about what anybody thinks.
Literally.
The amount of effort he has put into that, especially the second clip with the transition for the Looney Tunes thing.
Yeah.
It was just awesome. You can tell he loves what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. Mr. Zendo, you want to go next?
Where do you fucking start? thought the Looney Tunes thing was clever. I liked that. He probably does a lot of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember the first clip now because the fucking third clip.
It was the fuzzy beard, wasn't it?
Fuzzy beard.
Yeah.
It was like a fake beard, and I assumed that was the whole thing. And then the next clip was a rabbit suit. I was like, oh, okay, not the whole thing. So yeah, he's clearly very funny and just doesn't take everything seriously, and that's his kind of content.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. At first I wasn't sure about the the multiple versions of him at different colours and stuff. I was looking at it and I was like, what's the point? But actually, it's quite unique, and it's quite visually striking, and it kind of adds to the hilarity of the whole thing. And then he's got suits, he's got like a whole mask, and he obviously does this like dual camera thing, like quite well. It's not two cameras, is it? It's one camera, but showing it twice, so quite often. Yeah, and that whole thing at the end, I mean, very disturbing, but absolutely hilarious. I'd love to know, because like these are definitely highlights. I'd love to see what it's like, on the normal, whether he's maybe a little bit quiet. 'Cause, as funny as those clips were, and they were funny, I didn't see him react actually talking to anyone through any of those clips. So it'd be quite interesting to see how he interacts with his chat. But on the merits of those clips, Duo, which one of those three streamers would you follow? Which one would you sub? First. And which one would you dip? Yeah, Brandon.
I think we're going to have very similar opinions now that we've watched it.
We're all going to have same.
I think we are, actually.
100% sub to Ted Farkas.
The third guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would follow SW Doctor.
Yep, first guy, yep.
Yeah, and the second guy I would dip.
Yeah. All right.
I have to say the exact same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zendo?
That's fair. I've got the same answer. I would follow SW Doctor, dip Wheels, and sub the third guy.
Wow. We are in agreement, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. That third guy was super high energy. I liked it. The first guy had at least a nice setup, which was nice, and a really nice radio voice. Yeah, second guy was a tad whack for me. It's not what I'm on Twitch for, so I'm going to dip on him, I'm afraid.
Now we've all said that. I clicked on the third guy's normal Twitch page, and he just seems like a regular chill streamer. But I liked his offline screen was like this sort of weird blue face. And if you see on that third clip, he's got a tattoo on his arm. He's got his own logo tattooed.
Oh, what?
Which is really dedication.
Yeah, he seems pretty in, doesn't he? He goes in on things.
He does, yeah.
Good times. So that is pretty much over. We've finished. We've got it in a can, as it were. How did you feel about that? Did you enjoy your time on Bitrated, Duo?
I loved it. Has it really been an hour?
It's been over an hour. We've overrun, yeah.
Just over, yeah.
Can we come live with you?
Can we make this a daily thing?
No, I really enjoyed this. I was super nervous, but you guys are just chill.
Yeah, this is
really easy to talk
pretty
about.
much.
Thank you.
That was really good.
It was definitely super fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
I feel like we bonded.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure having you today.
You've been a great guest. It's been really funny. It's been one of the funnier ones, I'd say. It was funny, but it's bouncing off each other, and it's really good.
Thank you for having us, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries at all.
Yeah, we wanted you on the show. I knew this would be a good show. I was excited.
We did it, chat. We did it.
If you ever want us again, you know where we are.
See, the Breakfast Club thing at the end.
So, ladies and gentlemen, well, just before we go, when's next episode, Mr. Zendo? It's next Wednesday at 7, isn't it? Or is it 8?
We'll tweet it.
Alright, I can't remember. It's definitely next Wednesday, though. I remember that much. So, check out the previous episodes. There's the link. Have you got your merch store handy at all, Mr. Zendo?
Always.
For a Bitrated mug. There it is.
Or
I know
a
it's beauty.
Zendo t-shirt, if you're that way inclined to do so.
Nah, I'm good. I'm kidding. This Zendo stuff is awesome.
There you go.
Now,
there's something for that too.
I know exactly who we're going to raid today because for anyone who has watched the previous episodes, Bob the Canadian guy who was on episode, was it 12? I think. He's an amazing streamer. He's not even streaming on his. He's not even streaming on his own channel at the moment. He's on Gamer Talk, which I was on at the weekend. So we're going to go and give him all of the Bitrated love. He's actually still on the starting screen, but seriously, just go in, sit around for a few minutes, watch him. He's amazing. I promise you're going to like him. So
Bob's amazing. Get the hype in the chat. Bitrated.
Yep.
And
Bitrated.
Yeah.
I love that.
Trademark.
Gotta love Bob.
Bob is great. Flex on him, because Bob does that.
It's not the same one I do it. Anyway.
Flex
So thanks guys for watching. See you guys next time. Thanks again, TheRSDuo. You guys are amazing. We'll see you guys. Bye for now.
Hit the raid button. Hit it.